button and we are on. So good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining us this morning. As you know, we've got our continuing education wellness series every Saturday at 10 a.m. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about essential skincare. My name is Terra, for those of you that don't know me, and I've also got Lindsay as well joining me today, and we're going to both be talking to you about essential skincare. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, feel free to type in the chat or unmute yourself. It is helpful for everybody to be muted as we talk, but feel free to unmute if you have a question or type in the chat field. So skincare. So today we're going to be talking about skincare and understanding your skin. So as I go through, or as me and Lindsay go through these topics, just kind of think about what are some of the things that you love about your skin, that the skin that you're in, and maybe there are some things maybe that you want to improve on. So just maybe take some notes or take a mental note of what that is for you. So as I go through some of these topics, they might resonate with you. So we are going to talk about some of the common skin issues that most of us deal with. So I'm going to go through 5 common skin issues. First, I'm going to talk about redness. So redness comes from a variety of things. Honestly, the most rooted thing for redness is inflammation. And we usually notice this, like when you notice the redness, the root of it really starts with inflammation. So these are a few great products here that can help with redness. So I'm going to go through each of them. I'm going to start off talking about a blend called Yarrow Palm Essential Oil, and that's right there on the screen with the little dropper bottle. So this is awesome for skin. I'll be talking about this one a little bit more throughout the presentation as well. But basically, Yarrow Essential Oil is cold pressed yarrow and pomegranate seed oil. So you can actually use this topically to help revitalize the skin, help with the redness. You can actually take it internally as well to help support a healthy inflammatory response. And it also promotes healthy metabolic functions. So it's really great to use every day. I personally have this in my bathroom, right on my countertop in my bathroom, so I can use it, throughout every morning when I wash my face and at night. And what I do is I just take a drop, put it with my moisturizer, and then just use it all over my face and down my neck. And it really helps give me that glow. It helps tone my face, brighten my face, and I love it. You can also take Yarrow Palm internally, and there are so many benefits by taking this internally. Again, I keep this in my bathroom just so it's easy for me to use. It's in front of me, and it's part of my daily routine. Correct X is another really, really good one that doTERRA has. It's an amazing blend, which consists of frankincense, helichrysum, tea tree, essential oils, cedarwood, and then lavender. So it's really going to help assist soothing skin irritations and really help the natural healing process. And the great thing is it's actually petroleum free. It's preservative free. So it's safe for all ages, everybody, young, old, babies. And again, it doesn't have any of that petroleum in it. So it's really awesome. We don't want, any extra petroleum. So most products, actually, most ointments do contain petroleum, and we don't want that in our bodies. So especially if you've got, kids, young kids, this is great to have on hand, to help cuts, scrapes, bruises, nicks. This is really great to have on hand. So I love the Correct X. And then frankincense, this is also another powerhouse. I'm going to talk about this pretty much throughout the presentation, but frankincense is amazing for the skin and rebuilding your cells. It also helps reduce inflammation. So inflammation is a really, really big thing. And basically all the oils can really help with reducing inflammation, but frankincense really is one of the top oils to help with that, and really will help with redness, anything with your skin, and provide that cellular support that you need for your skin. It's frankincense. You can actually apply it neat directly onto your skin, or you can dilute it with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil. You can also take frankincense internally. It's a great regimen to start taking this internally, like a drop underneath your tongue every morning, just to help revitalize, rebuilds your cells, and it's really just for overall health and wellness. And then the last one, helichrysum, that's on the screen here, is another, pretty amazing essential oil. It's known as the everlasting flower. It has rejuvenating benefits for the skin, and it really helps improve your complexion. So it's going to regenerate your tissue. It's going to help reduce scarring and redness, and really help promote that healthy, glowing, skin. Helichrysum is really great for redness. I also love using this for like an actual cut. Just make sure you clean out that cut really well, because I've had firsthand experience when my son, dropped a wine glass, and he got cut. I cleaned it up real well, put some helichrysum on it, and I think within like a couple hours, the cut was healing itself. It was pretty awesome. So make sure you really clean that cut really well would be my advice, because you don't want it to close up and then anything gets stuck in there for infection or anything like that. So helichrysum is an amazing, amazing one to have on hand. Okay, so now talking about scars. So scars, most people have scars, if you've, rode your bike, you've fallen, or maybe you've had some acne in the past, that, you've just had some scars. Most people have scars, and really, what we want to do is really minimize the color and the size, and really help speed up the healing process for scars. So some great oils to point out for scars. First one is going to be geranium. So geranium is going to help regenerate the tissues and help hydrate and tone your skin. As I said, it's very hydrating for the skin. Now, geranium is very, very floral, so it's a bit strong. You might want to mix it with maybe your moisturizer, or with a carrier oil to just maybe tone it down a bit, but it's really, really good for scars, directly on your skin, applying it directly to that area, and that will help really minimize the color, and again, help speed up that healing process. You'll see yarrow palm here again. We talked about that earlier. Again, yarrow palm is an amazing duo, yarrow and pomegranate, antioxidants, really good for scars. But what this is going to do actually is inhibit the enzymes that break down the elasticity and the collagen, and it supports your cellular, your cells, and helps repair. So it's an amazing duo, yarrow and pomegranate. Again, I would recommend, putting this directly on your face, or again, that scar, wherever that area is, topically. And as I said earlier, I take this internally as well. It's a really great powerhouse. You see frankincense listed here again. Frankincense, now this version we're showing here is the frankincense touch. So the touch, whenever you see that word touch in any of our products, that means it's already diluted with fractionated coconut oil, and it's in a convenient roller bottle. So it's so easy to have on the go, or like myself, I have a bottle of this frankincense sitting in my bathroom counter because I only use it for my face, and I just keep it right there. I know we've always talked about, great areas, around your body to put essential oils, like bottom of your feet. So I don't like to mix, personally, I just don't like to mix the oils I put on the bottom of my feet with my face. So I have my own roller ball for my face and my skin, and then I keep that in my bathroom. But I love that these oils come in the roller balls, that you can actually just apply it directly on your skin, on the area that you need help with. And as I said earlier, frankincense is so really good for our skin, our healing, rebuilding these cells. And again, it's going to help minimize the color and the size of your scar. So frankincense is a really good one to use. And the next one is neroli. So this is also a really good one to help soothe your skin. The nice thing about neroli is it's antimicrobial. So it's going to really help reduce the pain and inflammation again. and it really helps heal, and it will, help the tissue to repair. So again, this is a really good one for the scars. And this, it doesn't only smell good, it really helps with the healing process of that scar. It's antifungal, and it's just super easy to apply directly on your skin because, again, it comes in that roller ball and it's a touch, so it's diluted. Very easy to apply topically directly on your skin. Okay, next common skin issue, breakouts. So I don't know if any of you suffer from breakouts. Typically, we see this in, teenage years or maybe even adult acne. I know I get breakouts here and there, when it's that time of the month. Breakouts are often associated with food sensitivities, hormones, or bacteria. So some great products for breakouts. The first one is tea tree. Now I know this, or the slide here says Melaleuca, but doTERRA did actually change the labeling of Melaleuca to tea tree. It's the same exact thing. But tea tree oil is actually antimicrobial and also anti-inflammatory. So it's really going to help prevent acne lesions. And what I like to do with Melaleuca is use it like an astringent. So I, put a little cotton ball with a little bit of Melaleuca and maybe some water and kind of like a toner, and just apply it directly to your acne spots. And that's really going to help clean out that area and help, kind of subdue that acne. Melaleuca or tea tree oil also comes in the touch form. I want to mention that because if you've got teenagers, it's really nice and easy to have that roller ball available for them so they can apply it, roll it directly on the area of concern on their face. Sometimes it's easier just like, putting it in the drop on the cotton ball. So just think about convenience, and if you do have teenagers, it's a great option to use the touch form of the Melaleuca or the tea tree oil. Now to the left is a great product called HD Clear. So this is another one available in a roller bottle that you can apply directly, to your acne, to your pimples, and it helps cleanse the skin, reduces inflammation, and also keeps your skin hydrated. This particular blend contains black cumin, hoe wood, tea tree, latissa berry, eucalyptus, and geranium. So now this does not come diluted. So this is straight the essential oil. So what I would suggest is it's a bit strong. So I usually will, get my HD Clear, maybe have another bottle of a roller bottle, and, pour half of it in the second roller bottle, and then fill it up with dilute it with a fractionated coconut oil. Or another one that I like specifically to use on my face is jojoba oil, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it's really good for the skin specifically. It's less clogging to your pores, and it's a bit more expensive, but for face, I highly recommend that carrier oil to use. So that's a really good one. Again, that blend that I went through is all the good essential oils to really help with breakouts and acne. Really good for teenagers. So the next one is rose. I love rose. I mean, it smells fabulous. I mean, I think this is like the queen of all oils. And if you have any skin problems, not just acne, but really anything, eczema, redness, even like burns, sunburns, rose touch is amazing. It really helps protect your skin from moisture loss, reduces redness, calms the skin, and most importantly, this is effective against highly dangerous bacteria. So we can actually have bacteria growing on our skin, and this rose is going to be able to resist even the strongest bacteria. Even the strongest pharmaceutical antibiotics cannot take care of. That rose can. So this is a really powerful powerhouse, I would say. I think it's the queen. We refer this to the queen of oils, and it's available in the touch form, which is really great. They do have it in the essential oil. It's a bit pricey, but as we always say, one drop goes a very long way. But I do love the rose touch because it's already diluted with that coconut oil. And again, it's very easy to apply it directly to your skin topically. Okay, so next common skin issue, brown spots. So brown spots can be caused by sun exposure, aging, or really any other hormonal pigmentation. You see here again, what's coming up is frankincense. Frankincense is great for tissue repair and actually also helps lightening, it's like a lightening agent for your face. So it's really, really good for brown spots. And as I said earlier, frankincense comes in that touch, which is super easy to apply it directly to that area. Lavender is here. We all know lavender. It's basically like the Swiss Army knife of oils. It's like all things skin, very calming and helps support the healing and maintaining healthy tissue. I use lavender specifically for burns, and it really helps to minimize the redness and really help the healing process for burns. So I love lavender. And then sandalwood, Hawaiian sandalwood is really great for this skin. It helps promotes regeneration and helps with toning as well. So that would be good. And then black spruce is another one here for brown spots. Just like you can use this just like tea tree oil, like in a cotton ball with, a drop or two with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and apply directly to the brown spot to help subdue that. And it really is a powerful skin cleanser, actually. So those are the few products to highlight for brown spots. And then lastly is aging. I mean, pretty much, I don't know anyone here, as we're sitting here, getting older, we're all aging. And it's going to be evident in our fine lines, wrinkles, loose skin, and really the goal is to age more gracefully using some natural products to help support us in this process. So some really good ones to help with aging are highlighted here. So Immortelle, which is an amazing blend here. This one also is not diluted. So this has a bunch of amazing oils in here, including frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, which we just talked about, lavender, and myrrh, which I'll talk about in a little bit, helichrysum, and then rose. So these are all in this roller bottle. Again, this is not diluted. So I do highly recommend that you get 2 or even 3 roller bottles and then, split it up, a third, and then fill it up with fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil. I really do recommend that for the face. This is really good to apply, morning and night to help with, again, supporting us gracefully aging, because all those oils I went over, frankincense we've talked about for cellular rebuilding, lavender is so very good for the skin and for calming, helichrysum, and rose, hydrating, giving us that glow and really helping with our skin. So that's a really, really powerful one to use. And then neroli, we talked about that as well. So not only is neroli really good for scars, which we talked about earlier, but it really has regenerative qualities. I talked about it being antibacterial, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory. So it's really good to help us promoting the healthy skin, looking younger, which is what we all want. And then myrrh, which is right there on the right here, this is going to help stimulate the immune system. So it promotes wound healing, also reduces inflammation. As I said, a lot of these essential oils I'm going over today reduce inflammation, and that really is the key here. Myrrh is also really, really good. So many studies have been done regarding our oral health and gums. So I actually like to use this one in particular, and I add a drop to my On Guard toothpaste when I'm brushing my teeth. I don't do it every day, but every so often I do that to really help, with my gum health. And I know that's internally, in our mouth, but that also just helps, our overall health and wellness. So that's just a little bit of a tip there. And then of course, frankincense is here as well. So frankincense, I think it's been on every slide that we went over today. I mean, for brown spots, for scars, redness, and now aging, it's so when in doubt, get out your frankincense, because that's really going to help so much with your skin and just overall health and wellness. I can't say enough things about frankincense and what it can do for our skin. So now I went through kind of topically what you can use for your skin. And, basically the next thing we're going to talk about is beauty from the inside out. I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay, who's a certified health coach, and she's going to go through some of our other products that you can take internally.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, so this part, I love this stuff. I love skincare in general. But I've always been a huge fan of, taking care of our bodies from the inside out. So you can see here, we're going to start with our vitamins, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So healing, protecting, and revitalizing our skin, I truly believe it does come from the inside out. Our skin is the largest organ of our body, even though it doesn't, it's not inside like the rest of our organs, but it is the largest organ. So it does need lots of attention and care. As a, certified health coach, I truly can tell, we can see that at the top of the screen, it says that our skin is reflecting 80% of what goes on inside our bodies and 20% of what's happening outside. And this is so true. I don't know if it's just years of experience, but I can truly tell by looking at someone's skin, how well they're taking care of themselves. Like if they're drinking, all their water, following, proper nutrition and all of those things that come with it. So you can see here in the box on the left-hand side, a list of nutrients that are necessary for optimal skin health. And all of those nutrients that you see listed there, along with several more, are found in the Lifelong Vitality Pack that you see on the right. If you've been attending our continuing education classes, you've heard us talk about the Lifelong Vitality Pack before. It truly is the foundation of health. It kind of like building a house. You want a strong, solid foundation, and then you can build on your health from there. So I personally love the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I take it every day. I do the full dosage, in the morning and then again in the late afternoon. Let's go to our next slide. Okay, so here we have the yarrow palm. I keep this one on my bathroom counter. I take those every night. The yarrow palm that Tara mentioned earlier, doTERRA puts in a capsule form, so we can take it internally. So again, just sticking with that internal support. The yarrow palm contains grapeseed and vitamin C, which are beneficial for collagen production. So as we age, we all know that elasticity and collagen tend to, they start to reduce. So it's nice to do anything that we can to help keep, elasticity and collagen building in our skin to keep it looking great. It also contains melon that enhances that glowing, just came from the spa skin. I absolutely love yarrow palm. I use the oil on my face with my moisturizer. And like I said, I keep these on the capsules on my bathroom counter and take them at night before I go to sleep. And then on the right, we see the TerraZyme. And the TerraZyme contains food enzymes. You might be wondering, like, why are food enzymes important for my skin health? But if our body can properly break down the food that we're eating, it can properly utilize the nutrients from that food. So all the great vegetables and fruits that we're eating, you take that TerraZyme and it will really help your body utilize those nutrients to benefit your skin. And it can calm down angry red skin, like eczema. And this goes all the way back to thinking about our gut health and being able to have a balanced microbiome. because eczema could be a symptom of an unbalanced gut. And so that's taking the TerraZyme can help with issues like that. Let's go ahead to the next slide. And then right along with the TerraZyme, we have the PB Assist. So this is fitting right in with balancing the microbiome and our gut flora. The doTERRA's PB Assist contains pre and probiotics. And the prebiotics are important because they allow the probiotics to do their job in the gut. And you've probably heard us talk before about how the probiotic is a dual chamber capsule. So it is designed to release all the good bacteria when it gets into the intestines and release those good bacteria where we need them in the gut. So the probiotic, as I've mentioned, it helps balance bacteria for optimal health, creating a balanced microbiome, and it can soothe gut inflammation. So gut inflammation, that goes back to anything that might lead to issues such as eczema or other rashes. So our skin really will tell us what is going on inside the body. It'll show up some way, somehow. So it's important to pay attention to what your skin is trying to tell you. If it's dry, where the rashes show up or anything like that. And then water. Water is so important. And I know it's not always fun to drink water because it's just water, it's plain. But our body really, really needs it, and especially our skin, to stay well hydrated. Here it recommends to drink at least half of our body weight in ounces per day. As a personal trainer, I usually suggest to people, especially if you are an avid exerciser, and when it's really hot, like it's been this summer, maybe try to drink a little bit more. Like for example, I have a 24-ounce water bottle and I fill that up. My goal is to drink 4 of those in a day. So really I would only need 3, but I like to add that extra one because it's been so hot outside and I do a lot of exercising. So I just feel better getting that extra water. And to make it easier to drink all this water, we can add one of the many citrus oils. So here we've suggested the lemon or the grapefruit, which are both detoxifying as well. So that's also anything we can do to detoxify is going to help the inside of our body and then show through on our skin. All right, next we're going to talk about another favorite of mine, all the face care products. Love these. The first line is the Verage skincare. You can see here there's 4 products. It comes with a cleanser, a hydrating serum, a moisturizer, and a toner. I really like that this toner comes in the spray pump. This is something I learned from an esthetician a couple years ago, the importance of using a toner. I've found that it really helps hydrate the skin. It helps after you wash your face, you spray the toner on your skin and then apply your moisturizer, and it just feels like the toner really helps your body soak up all the moisturizer that you put on next. And I love the spray bottle because then the cotton ball doesn't, absorb too much of it. It just goes right on my skin. The Verage skincare line contains wild orange, tea tree, and basil oils. And the wild orange and the basil are known for their ability to cleanse and purify. And then the tea tree, as Terra's mentioned, it's renowned for its cleansing and rejuvenating effect on the skin. So it gives you a really fresh, clean feeling with your skin. It also contains coconut oil that helps boost the effectiveness of the other natural oils found in the Verage skincare. And it also contains olive oil, which is very hydrating for your skin. So not only is it great to use in the skincare products, but olive oil is another oil that is good to use with your cooking or maybe as a salad dressing to help hydrate from the inside out. And next, I believe we have the HD line. So this is another one that Terra touched on, the product you see in the middle there, the HD topical blend. So this can be diluted with coconut oil if you have sensitive skin. And this system is a 3-step system. So we have the topical blend in the middle, and then you have your moisturizer and your face wash. So the one in the middle, it can be used as a spot treatment on your face or on your body. You know, we can get acne on other parts of our body, so you can use it there as well. And the whole system here is designed to be gentle and calming, because when our skin is flared up, when it's red and irritated and breaking out, sometimes our first instinct is to scrub it away. And that can actually be a little too harsh. So using something that is the opposite, very gentle and calming, something that helps relax the skin, will really help support clearing up the blemishes and calming down the skin. And this could be used, as Terra mentioned, for teenagers, but anybody of any age. You know, our skin can, you know, do wild things whenever it wants to. So we can always use that. And the next one, I love this one. This is the one that I personally use. I do have very sensitive, reactive skin. So I have to use products that are really moisturizing. And I found that this one works the best for me. It has, my favorite one out of this whole line is the hydrating cream. So that's the little tub that you see on the bottom right corner there. And it has lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense in it. I shared this with a friend before, and she opened the jar to smell it, and she goes, "Ooh, that smells like yoga." So she's like, it just smells like it's good for you. And it kind of does. Like when you walk into a yoga studio and they're burning incense, like it does kind of have that vibe to it. But the geranium, interesting thing about that also, you can use it in your hair too. Kind of skin and hair go hand in hand. So whether your hair is dry or oily, you can add a drop into your shampoo, and it'll benefit the hair because it'll kind of, you know, help cleanse our scalp. You know, our scalp is our skin too, so we want to take care of that also. And this is the roller ball that you see on the right-hand side is an eye cream. And it comes in a roller because anytime you're going to apply moisturizer or any type of, you know, cream around your eye, you want to be very careful because that skin is fragile and delicate, and you don't want to pull on it because that'll stress it out. So it's nice that the eye cream comes with the roller applicator. That way you don't have to worry about that. You can just roll it right on and let it soak in and, you know, kind of get rid of those eye bags or puffiness that we have from time to time. All right, so here we have a suggestion of a wellness box that you could start with or add. So going on the left-hand side here, we have the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And then we have the TerraZyme and the PB Assist. And I do want to mention that when you purchase the Lifelong Vitality Pack from doTERRA, there's an option to customize your package. And you can add the TerraZyme and the PB Assist at a really good discount. So normally each one is roughly almost $40. I think it's like maybe 37-ish. And when you add it onto your Lifelong Vitality Pack, you get each one for only $20. So you're kind of getting 2 for 1 there. It's a great deal. And then you can add on, here they've suggested the Verage skincare line. Right now, the collection as with the 4 products there is unavailable at the moment. You can still purchase each one individually, but the collection as a whole is not back yet. But you could add any of the other skincare lines that I talked about, the HD Clear, or items from the Essential Skincare line. This one just suggests the Verage that gives you 150 points or $200, and it would qualify you to earn the free oil of the month. Anytime you make a purchase of 125 PV by the 15th of the month, you'll receive the free oil of the month. So this example right here is a great way to get started to use doTERRA products to help your skin from the inside out. And now I'll go back to Terra and we'll talk a little bit more about the PV and ordering.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay. So just so you all know too, this month, August, the oil of the month is caraway. So it's a really good oil to take internally for digestion or anything related to tummy, stomach issues. And actually caraway is in one of our top 10 blends, which is the Digest Zen blend. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love it. Like a tea, like I put a couple drops and then put some, hot water and do that in the evening. And it's very calming and soothing. So caraway is the product of the month this month. So if you do order your doTERRA products and you spend more than 125 points, like in this suggestion here, you'll get that free oil of the month. So that's exciting. And just talking about the loyalty rewards program, I just wanted to spend a few more minutes before we end today and just talk about doTERRA's loyalty rewards program, or sometimes we say LRP for short. So you might hear that. But basically, I like to think of this as like your like frequent flyer program, where you are set up for this loyalty program. It's a monthly program where when you set up your loyalty reward program, you're actually going to pick the date of the month where that works best for you for your products to ship out. So like Lindsay said, the lifelong vitality is really the foundation and the base of our, of really everything, whether skincare or better sleep or energy or focus. So like for me, my lifelong vitality is always in my cart. I mean, it's the reason I fell in love with doTERRA in the very beginning 7 years ago, and I just been on it and just noticed huge differences. So for me, I have my lifelong vitality in my cart every month. And as Lindsay said, when you order your lifelong vitality, you get that discount on the TerraZyme and the probiotics. So those are always in my cart because I take them daily as well as my husband. So if you're, having that in your cart, you pick a date that works best for you throughout the month. It's nice to pick a date in the beginning of the month because, as I said, you might be interested in that free product of the month. So to take advantage of that. When you first sign up with doTERRA, you do get points back for being involved in the loyalty rewards program. So let's say you've just started out with doTERRA, you've set up your loyalty rewards, you're getting your monthly vitamins and maybe a few other things. So from months 1 through 3, you'll get 10% of your points. We talked about your point value. Every product that doTERRA sells is assigned a point value, or most of the products, I should say. All the essential oils, the vitamins, supplements, they all have a point value. And it's pretty much dollar for dollar. For example, a lemon is $11 and then it's 11 PV, 11 points. The vitamins, I think, are $79.50 and then it's 60 PV. So it's a little bit lower on the supplements. But again, that adds up, and whatever points you purchase in that month, the following month, you'll get that back. So months 1 through 3, you get 10% back. Months 4 through 6, you'll get 15% back, and so on and so forth. So someone like myself and, Lindsay and Nikki on this phone call, we've been part of this loyalty rewards program for over a year. So we're getting 30% points back. So if we spend 100 PV, 100 points in our shopping cart, we're getting 30 points for free the following month. So what I personally do is I let my points accumulate, and then maybe, you know, after 4 or 5 months, once I have a big chunk in there, like actually earlier this month, I purchased a bunch of things. I got like 2 frankincense, Immortelle, which is the higher, you know, the more expensive products. So I use my points to purchase some of these, you know, the high value, high, you know, cost items that I really want to benefit for myself. So it's really a great program. As I said, think of it like a frequent flyer, you know, rewards program. So it is a monthly program that you need to at least maintain 1 PV in order for your points to keep continuing. You don't want to lose your points. So maybe you want to just if you don't need anything that particular month, maybe order a lemon and just be able to have your loyalty rewards program going. So there's a few things. As I said earlier, if you order at least 125 PV, that qualifies you for the free product of the month if you place your order before the 15th of that month. Now, again, this is completely optional program. It's very flexible because you can change the dates of when they ship out. You can always also change your product. So let's say, you know, this month you get your vitamins, and then next month after your order processes, you can, you know, change up your order. You're not stuck with getting the same product every month. So you can switch it up. You also earn shipping reward points for shipping cost as well. So that's another, you know, great benefit. And then, you know, you get to earn some free products. So it's really fun and exciting to be able to, you know, have a chunk of points available for you to purchase, you know, some of those higher ticket cost items. So I'm going to pause here and see if anybody has any questions or comments regarding any of the essential oils or skincare or even the loyalty rewards program.
Terra, I wanted to mention one more thing that I forgot. We've mentioned before that we have our detox coming up on September 1st. And I know Annabelle always says that, you know, the detox is not about weight loss. It can be a side effect, and it will happen because we, you know, typically eat a cleaner diet when we're detoxing. But another great benefit of doing a detox is the difference that you will see in your skin from head to toe. So I just wanted to mention that I did a detox, not a doTERRA one, but a different one about 4 years ago. I cut out coffee, dairy, and sugar from my diet. And, you know, I did it for almost 6 months. So going without coffee for 6 months was hard, but I did it. But there was a huge drastic change in my skin. So I just wanted to mention that if anyone is looking forward to the detox, skincare can be another great side effect of that.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay, for bringing that up. I do think that's pretty great. I have gone through the doTERRA detox a few times, and when I first went through it, I've got some eczema issues, and it pretty much cleared it out. So I know it's really is the inside out, and we've talked about many times our gut health and how important that is. So I do agree with you, Lindsay, there. So I'm glad you pointed that out. So if you're interested in that detox, we are starting as a group on September 1st, and it's 30 days. Just a quick rundown. It's just doTERRA supplements and products, but you basically eat clean for 30 days. No alcohol, no sugar, no processed foods, no dairy. And you do that for 30 days alongside your vitamins and supplements and, you know, probiotics and all of that to really kind of cleanse and restore. So I always come out of it feeling great and amazing. And I think especially all of us being, you know, kind of quarantined and, you know, in our homes and so much around us, unknowns, I think this is a really great time to do that and kind of reset and recharge. So if you're interested, reach out to us, we'll get you more information. But yeah, it's great. So thank you all for joining this morning. If there's no other questions, I appreciate your time on this Saturday, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And we will talk soon to you guys. See you guys next Saturday. I think next Saturday we'll be talking about Essential Oils 101. So welcome to join us then.
Thank you. This was great. I got I noted down some stuff too. So I'm doing the eczema with my husband. So
nice.
Well done.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. Thanks so
good,
much,
Nikki.
Terra. Thanks,
Oh,
Lindsay.
you're welcome. Thank you
you
guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye. Take
Bye.
care.